A former Miramax executive is in the spotlight again after 2 more porn stars claimed that he paid them to appear in a porn video at his house. Richard Nanula allegedly hired porn stars Sarah Shevin and Penny Pax. That's a great name, Penny Pax.
She packs a bunch.
Yeah, she does, to perform with him or maybe for him. They say now that he is out of work and his career is ruined. But I happen to like what one of the porn stars said. She claimed that she filmed this with him and she's not really happy about it. She says, I don't like how there are these guys who have a lot of money and power and they feel like they can just take advantage of girls and get whatever they want out of them by throwing money at them.
Well, I mean, so that's super interesting in 100 different ways. So let's break it down. Okay, so number one, we've got this guy who's like this huge executive, used to run like a drug company, and then
he was with Miramax, like Walt Disney.
Yeah, I think he was the head of, chairman of the board of Miramax. Now he's at Disney, or was at Disney.
Was.
Right, and he says, look, he's got this clever idea. It's not prostitution. If I tape it, then it's a porn, and it's legal. And I think for like forever, guys have been thinking, wait, that's really weird. So, like, there's porn, that's sex for pay, but as long as you're taping it and showing it to other people,
then somehow it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's super, super weird, right?
It is kind of crazy to me. She said that this is what is known in the industry as a private. That's an encounter between a porn star and a person in a private paying customer situation. And
no, that's it. No, that's
what she said.
That's prostitution. Okay, what does he mean with private? Okay.
Well, yeah, and you're also agreeing with you is Dan Miller, the executive managing editor of a porn industry trade magazine. He said, the thinking would seem to be, okay, there is a camera there, therefore it is a shoot.
So the guy appears to have, in the beginning, be a genius. Like because he got in trouble for prostitution before because he got divorced. And when he got divorced, his wife said, look, this guy paid like over $10,000 for prostitutes. Now that's a decent number of prostitutes, but rich people, I understand, pay a decent amount for prostitutes. So that might not be that many, okay, if you've been paying attention to the news and what they pay. So, and in this case, we also have numbers too. Like one of the Samantha Saint, I guess, got $1,200,
right?
Per shoot, right? And I gotta also interject here because I love this story and I love all the different angles. He dresses up as like a businessman, and he has them call him Mr. Rich.
I know.
Okay, and he has them dress up as schoolgirl outfits. Okay.
How lame is that? I mean, come on, dude, be a little more creative. You know?
All right. So, but Desi, the question is he right? Look, I got a camera here. Now, what are you busting my chops for? Okay, it's a porn. It's not prostitution. Now, and should he be fired over it? Because, I mean, it's his personal life. What do we care if he's
I know, that's what surprises me about it. I'm not understanding exactly why his reputation is ruined. You know, it's Hollywood. They do much worse things. It's just, I guess, if you come out and are caught doing it, then somehow that means you're no longer good enough for Hollywood.
Like, and some of the girls were getting mad because he wasn't putting out the tape.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And so, like the quote you read, she's like, "Wait a minute, I'm a professional porn star here." Okay.
You said this was going to be posted.
Right. I have sex for pay only if other people watch. If other people are not watching, I don't do that. Okay, that's immoral.
Prostitution.
Yeah, that's immoral. So I want to drop it on 100 different ways here. So let's drop it. All right, let's take it one issue at a time. Should he have had to step down, whether it was porn or prostitution?
Probably not. I would say no.
You vote no. I'm voting not guilty as well. That's 2-0. Can we get a unanimous decision here? Chief Justice, not guilty? All right, not guilty. Dave Kohler, can I get a unanimous decision out of you? This is an important precedent.
No need to step down.
All right, not guilty. Okay, should not have stepped down. Now, second question. Is it prostitution if you tape it but you don't show it?
I'm going to have to say yes.
Okay, all right, interesting. Dave Kohler, is it prostitution if you tape it but do not show it to the public?
Well, it is, but I'm looking for the legal loophole to allow him to do that. It'll come to me, but it hasn't come to me yet.
So if you're the prosecutor or you're on the, let's say you're on the jury, and they're trying him, and they're like, look, man, this man never released it to the public when we should have all been able to watch him have sex with these porn stars, okay? Since he deprived us of that, this man is guilty of prostitution. On the jury, you're looking for either jury nullification or you're looking for a loophole like, well, it was technically a private porn tape and he had the option of showing it to friends and family which would be super creepy. So you're going to vote not guilty if you're on the jury?
I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to explain why releasing the film, even if you didn't make any money off it, makes it not prostitution. I need to understand both sides of that coin.
Okay, you're getting too nuanced. I'm going to count that as a not guilty. Jesus.
Not guilty.
Not guilty. See, that's how you do it, Dave. You don't get into like, oh, but wait a minute, what are the loopholes? What is the law? No, not guilty.
See, now that, okay, I would say guilty because paying for sex is prostitution. That's a pretty basic definition.
Pretty basic definition. I agree with you. I do jury nullification. Even though the law's on your side, I say I'm a jury of your peers. Let him go.
Oh.
Let him go. And look, this guy, I feel bad for him. I know it feels weird to feel bad for him. He's like a super rich guy, and he's been
kind of creepy.
Yeah, I mean, there's like creepy aspects to it a little bit. I get that. There's no question about it. But look, he's like, this is a dumb law. I'm trying to get around the law. Okay, stop busting my chops. Okay, the only thing that's the creepy part and the unacceptable part is that he's lying to the women. And
yeah.
I know it's a weird thing for them to object that, hey, you didn't pay for the right kind of sex for pay, right? But I mean, they do feel a little taken advantage of, and he wasn't honest with them.
Right, he lied to them.
Yeah. And so I feel bad about that. But overall, it's not worth firing the guy. It's not worth prosecuting the guy.
It's not worth having his career ruined. It seems to me consenting adults, nobody hurt. What's the real problem?
Exactly. No, overall, sorry, Disney, you're going to have to bring him back.